Just want to make sure the stairs are clear. It's one way up.
does he?
Yes.